Hello everybody, my name is Juan. Welcome back to a new reaction. Today we're going to be taking a look at Attack on Titan. I am going to be doing the more or less second part of episode 14. Like you remember in the last episode that I uploaded for Attack on Titan, it was titled episode 14 question mark question mark. That is because apparently there was an earthquake in Japan while Attack on Titan was being broadcast, which led for the whole thing not to be broadcast. It's only part of it being broadcast. And now that we're here a little bit later on into the present time, the whole episode has been released, and I will be reacting to that. Not only that, though, we're going to be getting into episode 15 as well. But considering we didn't get to see the last part of episode 14, I am going to get into that first. I'm gonna go ahead and watch the whole Levi versus Zeke fight because that shit was fucking good, bro. Like, what is there to say here? Let's see. What do I remember about episode 14? So, there is apparently this secret or something going on between Aaron and Zeke that apparently only the two of them understand because they have a brother bond or whatever the hell. I don't really know what that is. I'm interested to know what that is. Maybe they'll continue to explain that here. What else is there here? Levi losing 30 soldiers, having to take them out in order for them not to kill him because they were technically under Zeke's control. Oh man, fucking wild. Again, fucking props to Levi for having the audacity to be able to do something like that because like I mentioned in the last episode, a lot of characters within the show placed in that situation would have failed. But Levi, being the badass that he is, he pulls through. Um, what else is there to talk about here? There predictions. I mean, honestly, what the fuck can we even predict from the show? Levi seems to have control of Zeke. Like we're gonna see here, he in the end of this fight, like we saw in the last episode, he more or less takes out Zeke. So we have bargaining chips here because Aaron has Mikasa and Armin, which I mean, one of them is the fucking colossal titan. So technically, we should be worried. Um, but I imagine there will probably be a scenario. This is my only possible prediction here, in which Aaron maybe uses them as hostages in order to get Zeke back or something like that. But I don't know, man. This is about to be crazy. Juan, for the future, who is going to be editing this, I will be starting at 1340. I will begin in 3, 2, 1.
しかし、ちゃんと場所と時間を覚えているんだろうな、エレン。
Jesus.
なんだよ、もうまたかよ。
This motherfucking twisted, bruh.
どこに行ったリヴァイ。そこか。部下を巨人にしてからって俺が仲間を殺せないと思ったのか。俺たちがどれだけ仲間を殺してきたか知らねえだろうに。
Fucking.
109機訓練兵団は予定通り巨人襲撃時の志願しなく防衛訓練を行う。
That's not what he signed up for.
分かったのか。はい。
巨人なんて襲ってこねえだろ。敵は壁外の人間なんだぞ。それよかもっと中華機の訓練してエルディア軍を作らなきゃいけない。
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea.
エルディアに希望があるとしたら、イェーガー派が国の実権を握ることだ。みんなそう思っているだろう。 みんなエレン・イェーガーにエルディアを導いてもらいたいはずだ。
I mean, はあ。
ハンジ
Fucking folk just got. Bruh.
より我々の指示に従い動いてもらいます。
銃口でも向けない限り、貴様らのような小便小僧など誰も相手にしないと考えているのなら、それ
Yeah.
は確か
外した。とりあえず足でも打って話を早くしようと思ったんですが、頭の硬さしか取り柄のない老人なんて不要なんですよ。我々イエーガー派は現在滅亡の危機にあるエルディアを救うために心臓を捧げると誓った。ためではなく、この島に住む民のためにだ。
Fucking flop, bro.
エルディアの指導者エレン・イエーガーと共に生きるものか、それともここにいるキース・シャーディスと共に古い慣習と信条。
He makes a good fucking case here.
エルディアの未来のために心臓を捧げます。シャーディス教官を足腰立たなくなるまで痛めつけろ。
いい加減にしろフロック。バカな真似はよせ。
ハンジ。ひよっこどもが何人かかってきたところで相手にならん。
Oh! Rest in peace? Yeah.
よくやった。君たち全員を歓迎しよ
Huh.
う。ジークの交流地まで。
I think in that moment he realized he didn't really stand a chance. Huh. And so, you know, like, he was probably like, in a lot of ways, they're right. Like, whether or not you want to believe it, Aaron is the way to go, maybe? I mean, we can talk about this after the episode is done, but let's see what goes down
目
here.
が覚めたか。
Jesus.
おい、待て、動くんじゃない。ダイソーの新刊をつなぐワイヤーをお前の首にくくってある。
Holy fuck! Good shit, Levi.
こうなると死なねえってのも難儀だな。俺の部下の命を踏みにじった。てめえがゲロクソまみれで泣きわめくのもすべて計画通りか。かねえとてめえが巨人になっちまうだろうが。
Jeez.
俺のメガネをどこだ。
あ、知るかよ。もうお前にメガネなんか必要ねえよ。
いいぞジーク。いい球を投げるようになったな。
Oh, fuck me, dude.
将来は野球選手になるか？
That's why he fucking throws shit like that, dude.
草葉さん、僕には使命があるから。
Jesus. And then he got the glasses from that guy, probably. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm about to watch episode 15 anyway. But fuck, I really like at the beginning. No, I mean the song has been good throughout. But like at the beginning, I didn't really understand why these characters were in the outro whenever we had like all these other characters who were more important, more or less. But now that everything makes sense, and now that like, well, not everything, a lot of things make sense. And we have Falco here, we have Gabby here, we have Rainer here, we have a lot of characters here, we have a lot of imagery here. It's just so much better, bro. Like I just love listening to this shit. It's just like, oh, like I don't know, you grow into it, and well, it wasn't bad in the beginning. It's fucking majestic now, bro, and I fucking enjoy listening to it every time. So that was it for episode 14. Oh shit, I shouldn't have closed it. So so there's a lot of things to talk about here. Oh man. So Zeke, for whatever reason, had a connection with this person with glasses, who isn't his dad. Was that his grandpa? No, it can't be his grandpa. It was somebody else. Somebody who would play catch with him, which makes sense as to why he literally throws shit the way he does, and he's getting good at throwing, right? That's what the guy said. But we've seen a lot of examples of Zeke throwing rocks, throwing bones, throwing shit, and it's like that's where he's fucking good, bro, because he's practiced. Then he got the glasses from the guy too, which I mean, I imagine that's for us to explore in this next episode right here. But what else is there to talk about here? Flock, bro. Flock had probably the most unexpected fucking how do you even say this, transformation. To be fair, Flock has always been really like, how do you say this, like he's always been really passionate about whatever the fuck he's doing. So like whenever he was a part of the cadets, um, or the survey coach, I mean, and he was like the newbie. He was actually one of the only ones who survived, and he was one of the only people who was like vocal about questioning everybody and why they decided to save Armin as opposed to saving Erwin. And he's the whole time he's been passionate. So actually, I take that back. It's not really the most shocking or like most wild transformation because technically he's staying true to his character. Now there is a cause that he believes in will provide the best result, and he's just like being passionate behind that, which actually makes a lot of sense. Um, that he would be so fucking, but like it's not just him being bad. It's like he looks like a fucking psychopath now, bro. Like whenever in the episode 13, I think it was, when he came into the restaurant and he was they were talking about the wine, and he actually spilled the beans about the wine having the spinal fluid in it, when nobody else had said anything about that. And then Han just like, well, nobody said anything about the wine. And the face he was like, it was just like, I don't know, man. Something about him just like reads as psychopathy to me, and I don't know. I kind of like it. It's weird because like he had been such a like naive, such a like a wild character, but again, I guess it goes to show like the trauma of war, of watching so many people you care about die. Just it just does that to you, bro. Like, fuck, dude. So then we talk about the character of Shades. I think his name was. He kind of knew. I mean, his superior Zachary getting killed, I think, made him realize more or less that even if you stand to oppose these people, that there's more to lose than gain. So I think in those last efforts that he like had there, he was more trying to motivate them to like be a part of this, I guess, as opposed to him being against them. The cadets, I'm talking about, because like the way he said, "Oh, there's no way even all of them could take me out." Like I don't know, he it just seemed to me like he had more or less given up because it just doesn't look good if you're gonna be on the side of the military with such powerful opponents like fucking Aaron with three different fucking Titans, bro. It just does not look good on that side. So I don't blame him for more or less giving up there. It also kind of seemed like the cadets themselves weren't even that interested in what it is he wanted to teach them fighting Titans. Technically, there shouldn't even be any more Titans for them to fight. So, like, to be completely fair, the training that they were planning on giving them was more or less obsolete because, like, one of the cadets said, like, our enemies are no longer Titans, they're people. And fucking wild, bro. Who would have thought season one that this is how this show would have turned? Fucking wild. To be fair, season two kind of no, I'm not gonna get talking about that. Let's get into fucking episode 15, bro. I'm excited. Let's see. Here we are. Okay. So episode 15 will begin in 3, 2, 1.
みたいに小さい。
うん。
私たちはここからどこにも行けずに死ぬまでここで暮らさなきゃいけない。ジク、お前はここから出たいと思わないか?
He's like, well, when you put it like that.
珍しい。こんな朝早くにお客さんかい。また出直したしや。
いえ、
Is that
我々はもう帰ります。
is that Grisha?
ああ、エルディア人か。俺はこの塔の清掃員で汚れを落とすのが仕事だ。俺の職場を怪我しやがったな、悪魔め。の末裔がまたガキ作って繁殖しやがって。
Wow.
収容区から出てくるな。くっせえな。
これが外の世界だ。この世界が嫌なら変えなければならない。
Oh.
ジク、お前がみんなを救うんだ。
Ha. Even the intro, bro. At the beginning, I was kind of weird about it because it's like different from all the other ones. But like after listening it to so many times, it's like a fucking banger, bro. Soul salvation. I mean, that's kind of what we've been hinting at. Oh shit, we're getting a Zeke.
ええ、一人選ばれます。
一人遅れている子がいるが、あの子は？
ああ、またイエーガーか。奴にはその気概がどうも見受けられない。まったく何をしにここにいるのやら。
Oh.
大変。そうか。でもお前ならきっと戦士になれる。
So that's the guy who played catch with him.
母さん、今晩もジークを頼むよ。
ああ、
今日はジークの好物のパイを焼いたよ。やった。
社交ダンスクラブなんて。
僕はレベリオの健康を守りたいんだ。
いつかきっと私たちのやってきたこと。
Huh.
これが1200年前に起きたラーゴの惨劇。大都市ラーゴはこの日のうちに消滅し、侵攻を続けた巨人によってがエルディア帝国に殺された。さらにラーゴから何とか逃れた難民は道なき荒野をさまよった。しかしエルディア帝国はその退路に巨人。
わかった。人がいっぱい死んだんでしょ。
歴史を教えているか？
エルディア人はマーレ人にひどいことをしたから、僕たちはここで償わなくちゃいけないって。
なってマーレのために戦いたいのか。
戦士になりたい。
ほら、今度は猫の家の本を読んであげましょうね。
やった。
Oh. Oh. That's his aunt that was eaten by dogs. Yikes.
あ、早く終わったんだ。だから。
おお、そうか。じゃあたくさん勉強できるな。
Yeah. That's rough.
しなかったんだ。モンテの3階もバレの傘下もすべてマーレに都合のいい作り話。
始祖ユミル様がそのようなことを望まないのでありえない。
その通りだ。分かってきたな、ジーク。
Yeah, because he wants that appraisal.
祖国に全てを捧げる覚悟のある者を求めているのだ。お前のようなエルディア人に我が国の巨人を委ねられるわけがないだろう。
おい、魚君。おおまだ小さいのにやるじゃないか。旅相手も飽きたところだ。ちょっとおじさんに付き合ってくれ。
His interest has been present for
台湾省、あなたは
an
君た
honorary.
ちが目指すマーレの戦士だ。もっとも私の獣の巨人はトム・クサバ。
Tom
本
Saba.
業は巨人学の研究者だ。
ジーク・イエーガーです。
おお、ジーク、どうも君は筋がいいな。きっとピッチャーに向いてるぞ。
Wow, kindness. Something he's never seen before.
お父さん、今日ね。
Huh.
ジークを戦士にできなければ計画は失敗だぞ。
だがフクロウが言うには巨人の継承者選びに介入するにはジーク自身が
100年待ったって来ないってこと。
でもまだジークにも可能性は残っているんでしょ。
ああ、そうだとも。ジークなら。
Awkward.
ごめんなさい。
ジーク、お前ならできる。父さんと母さんの子供なんだから。
Yeah, Zeke, you have royal blood running through you. Come on, get it together, bro.
でここにいる。
マーレへの忠誠を示し、公開訓練に参加させてください。
何をしているイーガー。走れ走らん。
とか言わないで。あの子は一生懸命頑張ったでしょ。
What the fuck, dude? Fucking Grisha had issues.
そんなに戦士になりたいようには見えなかっ
Yeah, same.
た。無理もない。君は戦士なんて馬鹿らしかったんだ。マーレのために寿命を縮め、他国を侵略するなんて馬鹿らしくてや
It is pretty dumb. Nobody really talks about it like that, but it is pretty dumb. Like, you're being fucking held in a fucking internment zone to fight for the people who are keeping you hostage. Like, it is pretty dumb.
とユミルが何かと接触したことから始まる
Touch
らしいが、
something.
私はその時に起きたことを知りたいのさ。寿命を縮めてでも巨人の記憶を探ろうことだから、戦争じゃからっきしの役立たずだ。だが巨人の神秘の前に憎しみや争いもくだらないよ。
Yeah, that's true.
この世界じゃ珍しいまともな者同士なのさ。
Yeah. Crazy.
これでよかったんだ。ずっと収容区から出られなくたって生きてさえいれば。
尻尾を掴んだぞ。エルディア付近派とか名乗ってやがるらしい。今回はかなりの規模だな。
So did he rat his parents out on purpose to show his loyalty to his parents? I mean, to Marley?
ジーク、どうしたの？
Ah.
母さん、もう危ないことはしないで。見つかったらみんな楽園送りなんだよ。
お前は今まで父さんから何を学んだんだ。誰かが立ち上がらない限り、みんなずっとこの狭い壁の中で
Damn. He sounds like Eren. I mean, makes sense, but
のためなら僕はフェイおばさんみたいになってもいいの。
ジーク！そもそもフェイが殺されたのはこの世界。強いエルディアをマーレから取り返し、当たり前の権利を勝ち取るんだ。
3, 2, 1. Information available for public disclosure. Titan research. Research concerning the unique power of subjects of Ymir to become Titans. A field of study since the era of the Eldian Empire. It encompasses not only the biology of Titans themselves, but also the ideologies of Eldians who possess the power and how to deal with them. Though researched extensively over many years, the truth of Titans still remains a mystery. Cool. 3, 2, 1.
なんてことだ。親が不権派だったなんて。このままじゃ親族全員楽園送りに。
So did he come up with this scheme?
サバーさん、キャッチボールしてくれてありがとう。巨人になっても時々思い出すからね。
That's fucking rough.
告発なさい。
Yeah.
もうこれしかない。自らマーレ当局に告発することでマーレに忠誠を示せば。
できないよ。
ジーク、君は両親からひどいこと。
They have. It's fucking fair, dude.
気にかけなかった。君を。
Yeah. They fucking looked at you as a fucking tool, bro.
君は悪くない。
Wow.
君は賢くていい子だ。もう少し手加減してくれよ、ジーク。
ああ、もう年寄りにはきついか。
Oh.
クソバーさん。
もうすぐ継承の。
Yeah. Oh shit, there's the rest of the group.
研究に打ち込めたことに後悔はない。始祖の巨人がユミルのためにもたらしたさまざまな影響について。
ああ、記憶を操作するとかいう。
体の構造も変えてしまうことができるんだ。600年ほど前、世界の人口が激減するほどの疫病が猛威を。ある日を境にエルディア帝国からその病は消滅。
Exactly like Grisha did within the walls.
始祖の巨人の力でユミルの民の体の設計図を書き換えたんだよ。まさに私たちユミルの民は どこにいようと始祖の巨人の一部。
Okay. Damn, so we've been getting hints at all this shit since the first episode, because they mentioned Grisha doing this in the first episode.
ユミルの民が子供を産めなくすることもできるのかな。もしこれ以上ユミルの民が生まれてこなければ100年後には
That's
締められたりせず
that comes at the cost of yourself, though.
そもそも僕らは生まれてこなければ苦しまなくてよかったんだ。草場、
私には家族がいたんだ。若く愚かだった私は腕章を外し、エルディア人であることを隠したまま妻と暮らし、いつまでも騙し通せるわけもなく、私がエルディア人だと知った妻は自分と息子の喉を裂いて死んだ。贅沢な自殺の方法に飛びついたに過ぎ。
Fuck, dude!
カンは巨人の研究に没頭し、君と出会い、キャッチボールをして、息子を君に求め、巨人の力で自分の罪から逃れようとした。私なんてこの世に生まれてこなければ。
俺が継承する。マーレのためじゃない。始祖奪還計画を成功させ、世界の人々を巨人の恐怖から解き放ち、エルディア人を苦しみから解放するんだ。
マーレに伝えていない情報なんだな。図らずともジーク、それは君だからこそ可能になる。王家の血を引く巨人であれば、子孫
That's the secret.
能力を引き出すことができるはずだ。しかし、力を使えるのは君じゃない。決定権は始祖の保有者に委ねられる。いわば、君の役割は鍵だ。誰か信頼できる者に始祖を託す。
Your fucking brother.
理解してくれる誰かに。私はいつでも見守っている。
Yeah, through your memories.
ジーク。
Aww.
見つけてみせるよ、父さん。
He was a better father than Grisha.
イエーガーだと。
はい。エレンは始祖の巨人の保有者です。
Ah.
シガンシナクの家の地下室には何か重大な情報があるとのことでした。
父親の話を何か聞いたか。
確か今は行方不明で医者をやってたと聞きました。
親は生きていた。エレン、俺たちは被害者だ。
Yeah. Yeah.
いつか必ず救い出してやるからな。
Damn, that was the first time they saw each other face to face?
少し父親と似てきたようだ。まずはエレン、俺の話に応じてここまで来てくれてありがとう。エルディア人安楽死計画に賛同してくれるのか。
4年前、あることをきっかけに親父の記憶が開いた。まだ小さな子供たちを虫みたいに潰して回った。感触も残っている。付箋のちぎりに縛られたまま、俺たち壁内人、子供たちの死が俺たちを生かした。
父親は正しかった、そう思ったのか。
いいや、親父は間違っている。そしてその親父に育てられた俺も間違いだった。これから俺たちの計画に巻き込まれて死ぬことはなかった。この世に生まれないこと、これ以上の救済はない。
As twisted as it sounds.
俺の手で巨人が支配した2000年の歴史にケリをつける。どうだろう、兄さん。
ああ、
Damn, dude.
やろう。が接触するのはまずいよな。代わりにこれを受け取ってくれ。エレン、必ずみんなを救ってあげよう。唯一の救い。エルディアノ。
が咀嚼される音を聞きながら死ぬわけだが、お前にしちゃ随分と安らかな死に方だろう。奪った仲間たちの命に比べてみれば。
救ってやった。
That is fucking twisted, bro.
そいつらから生まれてくる命をこの残酷な世界か。クソ坊さん、見ててくれよ。
What a fucking way to end it, bro. Fuck! This was a fucking roller coaster, bro. I almost cried, dude. Wow. Damn, dude. I'm gonna leave it there because we're gonna watch the next episode as blindly as possible. But fuck, dude. The best thing about the show is how all the questionable actions performed by characters. Like when I first saw that Zeke reported his parents, to me it was like what, like how, but this episode justified it. This episode entirely justified it. Wow, dude! Imagine being born into a family with no love, no fucking. They don't care what you think. They don't care. You're a fucking tool, bro. You were made for this purpose. You were made so that you could save these people, bro. Fuck that. Like, multiple people throughout this episode mentioned how had they not been born, they would have been better off. And unfortunately, that's true, dude. So many people fucking died in the show for no reason. So many people have been tortured. So many people have fucking experienced trauma that they never should have experienced simply because they were born. Fucking Aaron, bro. Not Aaron. Berthold. Fucking what the fuck is his name? Rainer. Everybody, bro. Everybody. In the last episode, I think I mentioned how my theory about why Aaron was so much like a deranged psychopath was because he has multiple titans within him, but reality now is that he is that way because he has had the opportunity to look through memories of his father, probably other titans as well. in which they do a lot of fucked up shit, a lot of shit that he probably wasn't fine with, but it just probably like destroyed him on the inside. So much so, like I mentioned earlier, the strongest people are sometimes the ones who have suffered the most. And imagine having to experience all of that shit. Like he said, when Grisha killed the kids of the King Reese, he felt it as well. And fuck, bro, imagine all the shit he has had to experience, which he personally hasn't done, but just because he has these memories, he technically has to experience them, and it's like, it actually makes a lot of sense as to why Aaron has become the fucking, like I say, deranged psychopath. Technically now, he's the fucking hero of the story, because, like, what they're trying to do here is, euthanize. What the fuck does euthanize mean? Define euthanize.
Euthanize means put a living being, especially a dog or cat, to death humanely.
Yeah, so I think, are they trying to take all the that's kind of twisted, bro, because I mean that's more or less what it sounds like they're doing. They're trying to like take all the aliens out in order for them to never bear children again, and nobody has to continue suffering, and that's in some way becomes the fucking saving grace for humanity as a whole, which is fucking insane. Are they trying to take everybody out for that? I don't know how I feel about that. Huh. Right? That's what's happening, right? Like, because, but the crazy thing is, they can't take all the Eldians out. That they can't, because there's Eldians in Libero, and they would have to kill literally everybody. And that seems like that's where this is going, but it doesn't really make sense on that front because they can't technically take all the Eldians out. And therefore, when their term ends through the Curse of Ymir, if somebody doesn't inherit their power, the power gets transferred into a random Eldian. And so it doesn't really make sense why they would try to euthanize Eldia. But I guess we'll get more information in the coming episodes. I mean, it makes sense from the angle of we're trying to end all of the fucking suffering that Eldians have experienced throughout generations simply because they have this power, right? It makes sense on that front, but it doesn't make sense. Their plan of action doesn't really make sense because if they're trying to euthanize everybody, they're gonna have to like kill everybody, right? Like, I don't really know. Levi could potentially be dead because that Thunder Spear was really close to him, and Zeke could most likely be dead. He's a Titan shifter. There's a possibility that he's alive. Maybe. I mean, that thing was right into his fucking side. He was more or less probably split in half. But considering he's a Titan shifter, it wouldn't surprise me if he was still alive. Jesus, dude. He called what was his name? Saver? Did I close this yet? No. He called wow, yeah, Saver. He called Saver his father, which makes sense because one, he inherited the Beast Titan from him. Two, he more or less taught him everything he knows about fucking Titans, I would imagine. The lady fucking slit the son's throat and her own throat because he was Eldian, bruh. That's fucking twisted. And so he became the Beast Titan in order to try to run away from that? Jeez. I'm speechless. This episode was really fucking good. It tied up a lot of loose ends that I had pondered more or less, but I mean, the secret, it was so obvious, but I didn't really think about it. The secret between Aaron and Zeke is that together they can euthanize Eldia, which means, I mean, once they touch, they'll be able to fulfill or bring out the true power of the Fountain Titan, which means that they'll be able to create the what was that called? The Stampede, was it? No, they'll be able to control like Titans to a greater extent because Zeke is capable of controlling them at this point. But with the Founding Titan in his power, what I mean, Aaron is going to be the one who's going to be in control apparently. So, yeah, it's fucking crazy how the both of them are technically victims. Technically, any Titan shifter who has been forced to become a Titan shifter is a victim because their life was basically sentenced at that point in time, and they've been used as tools by Marley. Marley is the fucking real enemy here, to be completely fair, because not only did they invent stories in order to villainize Eldians, they also, Saber was saying in this episode, it's dumb for you want to become a fucking warrior. It's really fucking dumb because, like I mentioned, you are being held captive by the same people who are using you as weapons of war. So it's like, this was a really good fucking episode. What other points of interest is there? It's unfortunate how Zeke, if he died here, which is a possibility, it's unfortunate that, for example, Levi is unable to understand what it is that's going on here because when you look at it from our perspective, for example, we're looking at the history of Zeke and his childhood, his upbringing, and how fucked up it was. You are more or less able to see and justify all the shit that went down and be like, like it's kind of for the best because these people just keep suffering, and I don't know, man. This was really fucking good. I almost fucking cried. Which part did I cry at? I almost cried when he was talking to Aaron. When he started crying, when Zeke started crying, I almost cried myself. When he called him brother, it like triggered something within him because Zeke like hasn't really had a real family. He was really created to be a tool for the savior, like to be the savior of Eldia, and his life existence has had a purpose even before he was born that he has no choice in, and it's like gotta feel bad for the man, bro. Like, what can you say? Like, it's kind of fucked up, man. Man, Isayama, man, what a fucking god, honestly. Because like the way like that everything just fucking comes together in this final season, dude. Fucking incredible. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there because I have been recording for almost an hour now, and I don't really think I'm making any interesting points at this point. I feel like I'm just regurgitating the same shit over and over again. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you guys have any comments you want to leave in the comment section below to continue the conversation, like always, you're welcome to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.